Oh, hey class, it's me, Mrs. Skilling, back with another video assignment. This one is about discussion lesson 8, studying development. Before we do, joke time. Ready? What did the therapist say to the cat? Answer. Let's talk about your personality. Get it? Personality. Wasn't that joke perfect? I know some of you love cats, so hopefully you love cats. If not, hopefully you love this discussion prompt. And here's a little robot ready to introduce it for you. Okay, here you go. So please complete the following steps in at least one complete sentence each. By the time you're done with your post, you should have at least 6 sentences for this one. So, number one, why does most developmental research rely on observation instead of experimental research methods? So, you're going to learn all about that in the unit. It's going to give you a good idea of why that happens. Number two, imagine you're a psychologist studying how screen time impacts attention span in teens. And screen time is when, like, all the computer time, video game time, TV time, all that stuff combined, that's screen time. So you're going to talk about being a psychologist, studying how that impacts attention span, or how able teens are able to focus. Which of the 4 developmental research methods that you learned about in lesson 8 would you use? So you learn all about those in the lesson. Pick one of them and list which one you would use. And number 3, explain why you would choose that method. Number 4, pick a different developmental research method that you didn't use in numbers 2 and 3 and define it. Number 5, come up with a scenario where you would use that research method. So in number 2, I gave you a research method or a research scenario. In number 5, I want you to come up with a scenario and use it for that different developmental research method that you talked about in number 4. And number 6, explain why you would use that method in the scenario that you came up with. Here is your rubric. Hopefully you get an A plus on this one. Okay, so you get 15 points for analyzing why developmental research relies on observation instead of experimental research methods. 10 points for listing the developmental research method that you would use in that scenario with the screen time. 15 points for explaining why you would choose that method. 10 points for choosing a different research method that you didn't use in the previous questions. 15 points for developing a scenario where you would use that research method. 15 points for analyzing why you would use that method. And then you get 20 points for your grammar and sentence requirements, making sure you're writing at least 6 sentences, double checking your spelling and your capitalization and your punctuation. If you have any questions, I'm always here for you. But other than that, sticky note, good luck to you.